is the Ultimate Apex Gamer Complete that does everything. Well, basically, it's a gaming screen paint that's designed to enhance gaming application gameplay and all that cool stuff. Also has the new Heightener AG47 times 2, and also do some other perks we actually added in with it. It's a stage 1 technology, which means it's only 5% completed, and we actually were blessed to have it yesterday. It took us 20 minutes to engineer and make. And this is what we got. This is the results of the technology. We're on our projector, which is our Sony. So I showed it, put in the thumbnail. We're on the Sony Sony BPL CS4 projector. This is a 720p projector. It is 600 by 800 SVGA, and of course at 1000 lumens. Over top in the ceiling, we have our commercial lighting, which is hot in here. You don't know, it's actually very hot in here. We have our lighting over top the ceiling, which is around 24,000. Each one of those rods are 3,000 lumens, and we have 4 of them for each pod, which we have 2 in here, equals to 24,000 of lighting. So again, where the projector sitting at the screen ain't much that projector by the time it makes the A to B. Now these demonstrations are very, very important. I can't express this enough. In these demonstrations, you have to be able to show that your product is not going to match any form of black paints and fabrics and so forth. And the same thing if you're doing a gray screen, you have to make sure you're not going to match any form of gray paints and so forth, fabrics and whatever, films and plastics or whatever. Same thing we got to go through. The reason why this is important, because again, the consumer needs to know what they're getting and what they're buying. If you are selling products and you haven't done these tests yet, this is why these products may have to be pulled, due to the fact that you can be sued in court if you can't basically back up that your product is properly tested. Again, you don't want to go down one of these. And on top of that, or get you be wrong on one of these. On top of that, when you do this test, all tests must be done live, and lights must be on, and you must use it with a projector of a low lumen count. It's very important. All right, so here we are. We have black paint in the center of the screen. The larger screens you see together. This is our new technology, the ILEG Ultimate Apex Gamer Complete. And this technology produces an amazing high white level, as you can see. We're able to bring up those beautiful colors and white levels and everything else in the door. Now the black paint, yes, can see contrast. Any black surface can read contrast. The problem is that those surfaces can't read white light. White light is extremely important when you're going to pick up white levels and colors. It's a must. On top of that, like I said, any black surface, as in a black shirt or what you may get in the day, still can pick up contrast. It can't read white light. That means your image will come up nice and dark. We have to prove in our demonstrations to investors and customers and people who have come in here, people in the showrooms, and when we're going to be in expos, we have to prove that this technology can't be duplicated by everyday black paint. It comes up quite a lot, trust me. All right, we got some white levels here. Let's go skip over and get some more. 4K snow screensavers. With the cottage first. So I'm back here singing. I'm happy. Lord bless us with this technology. All our technology, everything we have comes from God. That's why we're always happy about this. We got this in 20 minutes. 20 minutes we were blessed to get these ingredients. And ever since we've been showing it off, it's been just showing off some amazing results. Now, in the black screen paint we have, the Ultimate Black Cinematic. You go to our site, you will go to see the shopping carts. You will notice you'll see a ton of testing. Same testing we do on this. It's the same testing we have to do on there. So we have our black on black versus test. We have our white level test and white level color test. All that stuff has to be done. All right, let's get another demonstration there. This is one of the things, if you are trying to develop a black screen, this is one of the tests you have to have. So pretty soon, I'm going to be setting up a dedicated page on our channel. This page on there is going to have all our black versus black demonstrations. So we have to extend it because we got tests for this, we got tests for some other stuff. We need to have those pages extended. But you get a chance to check out our demonstrations. Now, under the demonstrations, we want to put a challenge in there. We challenge all screens, everyone on YouTube, to do the same thing we're doing. So you can see massive difference between the black paint and our product. See how incredible those white levels read at the end of the day. This is a test you got to show when you're doing black technology. And also when you're doing gray screens, It's the other way around. Your screen's going to be gray. Some people don't want to do these tests. Here's your test you might want to do. Get these done. Now I've done these tests the first time. I showed off the screen paint the first time we showed them off. Now we're just doing it again. You're going to see a lot of these tests pop up because you're supposed to do a lot of these. This time we have the screen much bigger. The first screen we had was about one of these squares. Now we have the screen much larger. Projector sits farther back, and we're using 1,000 lumens for this demonstration. Other projector was sitting in eco mode. So you'll see that anything I show you here, colors, whatever, it's not going to work without our technology. This projector is not going to be to read, even against that black piece of black paint in the middle. And the black paint we're using is called Black Dynasty. We use that because there was a YouTuber who claimed that our product was basically Black Dynasty paint. So now we just use that paint in all our demonstrations just for fun. Gotta be careful who you challenge at the end of the day. Alright. Nice white levels in there. Let's get this cottage over here. I'm dying to do this. We did this one already? So you see in the commercials, anything that comes up won't read without our technology, which means you can't duplicate our technology. We're saying it can do the same thing with black paint. It will not work in any way whatsoever. All our products are tested with black versus black demonstration tests. Very important to get this test done. Very important. Very, very important. Guys can see, look at that. Look at the difference in that. Oh. I love it when my Lord blesses us with amazing products. I love it. I love it. God is good. God is good. God protects us. See how He blesses us with amazing technology. Now I went to school for chemistry at all, period. Not at all. I went to school for chemistry. I get it all the time. You go to school for chemistry? No. I didn't go to school for chemistry. I didn't go to chemistry at all. I've never been in a chemistry lab. I've never been in any of that, period. Nope. I get it all the time. What degree you have in chemistry? What's your background level? I get it all the time. Total complete opposite. Total complete opposite. This. I went to cooking school, culinary arts. And my Lord blessed me to get into computers. That's His gift to us. His blessing gave to us also. Alright, let's change this up. Let's get another one up here. Let me see. That's a nice white levels. Let's get this one right here. Now, there's going to be a challenge on this for other companies and other people to do the exact same demonstration we did. Hopefully you can find something with 24,000. I am planning to strap a halo system on pretty soon. Oh my goodness. A halo system with 24,000 on it? Man, I'm about to be giddy as a schoolgirl with a new dress, and that's a whole lot of giddy. I like challenges, man. I like to challenge for stuff, man. I love it. Screen sitting there barking at me, talking about, that's all you got. That's all you got. That's all you got. Challenge me, darn it. Challenge me. Try it. Try it. Now, these demonstrations, I said before, must be done live. Why? Because again, people can edit videos. Edit videos and go through all that mess within the day. Live videos you can't do. That's why. They must be done live. Very important that all videos are done live. All videos are done in fully lit environments. Gray screens. Question. If I'm buying your screen paint, what's the difference between your product and something from Home Depot? Can you show me this? So when I go to your site to buy from you, I'm going to ask you that question. What's the difference between your product and me buying something from a Home Depot or any paint store? Show me. Show me. Now, some people then they get mad over that and say, hey, you should be asking those questions. Why? It's my money. If I'm paying you my money at the end of the day, I got a right to know. Do you have a background verification on your product? Can you prove that that thing is actually going to work? Can you send me back, show me my product being tested before it ships out to me? I want to see fully environment. I want to see black paint versus. I want to see certified too. I see everything. I know what I'm getting myself into. Especially a person who got deep pockets. If I had deep pockets, I can afford a $7,000 screen. How are you going to change my mind? See? Got to be to change her mind. All right, let's get some more white level demonstrations in here because we're having a ball. on our black versus black, on our 720p 1000 lumen projector. Let's hit this. Boom. I got to do a promo demonstration on this, and I got to try and do a bunch of short videos demonstrations going on the other sites. People don't like my confidence level. When I get back here and have fun like this, people say, oh, he's bragging. It's not bragging, I'm rejoicing to my Lord. Rejoicing to my Lord that he blessed us to have this technology. It's a happy moment. You know, it's a happy moment when a Christian sees his Lord's blessings right there in front of him. It's a happy moment. People full of hatred and jealousy will sit there and go, oh, he's bragging. Oh, he's back here rejoicing his Lord. He's happy. His Lord gave him a wonderful blessing. This is one of the best gamer technologies we ever had. The best. The best. And remind you, like I said, I sat there in the middle of that floor and I said that if I'm all these things that these people claim me to be, may the Lord out me. And our technology just keeps advancing. Man, this stuff is amazing. This is one of the most beautiful screens we've ever had. Oh my goodness. That cinematic, that black cinematic, oh, beautiful. You know what that thing looks like downstairs on 300 lumens? Mind you, we're in abnormal lighting up here. We're 24,000 here. Downstairs is the normal lighting. You know what these things look like down there? Unbelievable how amazing God is. Okay. All right, gotta calm down. The excitement is just so much for me. It's just so much. Let's do TCL 4K demonstrations. Where do you want to go? Let's go here. Bam! Can I get a remote control that says bam every time I hit it? Like bam! Bam, bam! Bam, 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 bam. So you're taco, like bam, taco, bam, 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 bam. Look at that. So this is going to be an incredible product, especially for you gamers out there. Whether you're basically softcore, hardcore, we want to make a difference. This is going to improve your gaming by so much. Oh, we're going to show you that demonstration. So we're going to do a 2-panel setup. One's gray next to our technology, one's white next to our technology. Let's see which one reads better, which one produces better color. We're going to have these on display. I told you, I'm paying people just to game. That's all they got to do is just game. When we have the screen that actually produces the glass, all you gotta do is just go in there and just play the game system. That's it. We need somebody to actually have a console gameplay running on the screens or the windows where we're gonna have it at. Look at that, look at that, look at that. 1,000 lumens, people. 1,000 lumens. So that means anyone using a P2 projector at 3,000 lumens and a foot away from a screen, we are roughly where the desk is at. I say about 8 feet from the screen, and our projector is only 1,000 lumens at 600 by 800 720p SVGA. And we're in a fully lit environment, people. A fully lit environment. See, all the technology we engineer, that we're blessed to get from God, everything we have is designed to enhance your projector's capability. So you don't have to go out and spend the money for expensive machines. Forget about that freaking calibration nonsense, all that other crap they tell you at the end of the day. Throw that stuff out the window. Say goodbye to the dark. See, when the Lord blesses you with something, He makes sure that at the end of the day that no one can take His blessings and take them. Nobody. We can come up here and represent every single day, which I plan to do this every day. I plan to show that technology, doing that demonstration every freaking day. Why? Because it's fun. We have a ball when we do these things. I can't wait to go to the other forum sites. I'm so excited. Yeah. Man. I tell you, when God gives you a blessing, there's nothing to stop. His blessings are absolutely amazing. Devil don't like it when we rejoice God. He don't like it. He don't like it when we rejoice God. He don't like it when the Lord is showing His blessings. He don't like it at all, period. But it ain't about you, Satan. It's about my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. You know, coming out here and showing you the blessings that He blessed us to have. Boom! Shakalaka. Get another one. I want to do that one where the, this one? Let's do this one. Put that on the bottom. Don't we have speakers over here somewhere? We do. Because I like the music on this thing.
With 24-hour shopping, translucent music.
Now, when the blacklist goes up, the new page that we're going to be channeling to a search engine optimizer, it's going to be in Google, all the major chains. We want that page to be advertised everywhere. All our test demonstrations we have done and growing on black versus black demonstrations. We are challenging every single projection screen company on YouTube to match our demonstrations. Yep. And why? Because we want to be number one. We want to be number one. You never want to be number one. But in order to get there, you can't just call yourself the best of the best. You got to earn that. Music's banging. Let's go with J and K 4K demonstrations.
Getting that from YouTube.
J and K 4K demonstrations.
Getting that from YouTube.
I think we're getting anything, but this is not what I asked for. J and K 4K demonstration videos for TV.
Getting that from YouTube.
Gee whiz. J and K 4K demonstrations. Just found my tape.
Getting that from YouTube.
Looking right at it. Alright, we gotta type this in. Do that one. Let's see, search. J. Okay, freaking demonstrations. Why are they putting periods next to everything? That's not even, that's why it's not coming up. They're putting a period next to everything. That's just stupid. Let's see, space. Oh, now you getting. Oh. Oh, Amazon, please make a keyboard. They're free. Oh, no, what is that? Don't clear it. Where's the whatchamacallit for taking out one of them? There you go, G. Give me a space. Oh, no, that wouldn't be a space there. Oh, let me see. Let me see it all over. I went to the channel. The channel's not there. Really, some channel. The channel's not even there. Yeah, we asked for. J and K 4K demonstrations for TV.
Getting that from YouTube.
Is their channel missing? I think their channel's missing. That can't be. Hold on. Gotta be there. Yeah. And everything else here. This is popping up. Well, slow color changer.
Getting that from YouTube.
We're going to do a slow color changer to show where our color's coming at next to black paint. This ensures our customers and people we do business with that they're not getting ripped off and they're not getting everyday basic house paint. So I said these tests right here, I can't express enough, are very important. They have to be done. Number one, for you, the person selling the product, you do want to make sure your products are working. And for the consumer, who doesn't want to get ripped off in the process of just finding out that you paid a lot of money for some black paint that you could have literally went to Home Depot or Lowe's and did it yourself. That's why these tests are very important. As you have gray paints, same thing, right back at you. Got to do these tests. Let's see, Jank Hay ain't going more. What the heck happened to their videos? I gotta come up and see if they're actually there. They gotta be there. LG 4K demonstrations.
Getting that from YouTube.
Don't trust your shirts to watered down detergent. Choose Tide with 2 times the cleaning ingredients.
We've seen this one on the P2. Same demonstration. Yep, match the house paint. It's the same demonstration of match house paint. Same thing. And those you haven't seen it, it's on the blacklist. Go check it out. Yeah, we beat that. No problem. That's the last thing we're gonna do. You don't want to match. So the person who did this demonstration against network grade 773 had a tri-laser projector, 3,000 lumens, ultra short throw. Yeah, he couldn't beat the screen paint. He had a match in it. Us, on the other hand, well, we're behind the desk at 1,000 lumens and way lower than the projector he's using, much more light in our environment. And yeah, our paint won't match that. No way in the world. That's why so when I see these demonstrations and people go, oh, look, it's a little bit, even if it's just a little bit, that's not enough. You can't basically tell the difference between that at a freaking 13, 14 feet away from the screen. You're not going to really see the difference in that. You got to be see that demonstration from halfway across the room. I should be able to see it from all the way back here. Easily. If I have to get up on top of the screen to show you the difference, I failed. Well, where's the contrast? Where's the contrast go with a black screen? When black paint can pull a contrast level. That's why the people are backwards, don't know what they're doing. Come on, where's the contrast? It's a black screen, it's going to read contrast. It's a strong point of what the black screens do. That house paint in the middle, that thing can read a contrast level. My black hat can read a contrast level. My black socks, my black boots, they need to go on. My black speakers, my keyboard, all that can read a black level. It doesn't get lighter and turn white. Oh my goodness. What in the world? Seriously. The cylinders. The cylinders are crazy. It's running on all levels. You gotta be kidding me. Sheesh. No, nobody watched the video, so we bumped into an accident. But no one watched the video, no one liked it. You know why? Because people aren't dumb at the end of the day. How in the world are you going to say, that's like you're saying that black paint in the middle can't see a contrast level? How would that be possible? It's black. Of course it's going to see a contrast level. It's black. It can't read white light. That's the problem. They get a black bed sheet. It can read a contrast level. All that stuff can read contrast levels. It can't read white light. So to sit there and say that the black screen doesn't read a contrast level when it's black itself is just absolutely backwards. That's why I said at the end of the day, please, when you get in the pool, don't drink the water. Just spit it out, man. Don't drink it. That messes with your brain. Chlorine would damage your brain. Sheesh. You gotta be kidding me sometimes, I swear. I can't make this stuff up. Let's see, my screen's gray. That's gray. You're colorblind. Okay, sure. Oh my goodness, I swear I could not make this up. Could not make this stuff up. Hey, this is a video you did too. On the gray paint versus this product. See, we won't match in any way whatsoever. I'm repeating your demonstrations you did on the Network Grade 773 for those who know. Yeah, YouTuber did this. The Crow 1176. Unfortunately, you can't watch the demonstrations. You deleted them off his account, but you can go to the blacklist and watch them there. Or just Google it, it'll come up. I've never seen one of these tests on the Series C at once. Paint keep coming up gray. Black paint could beat that screen. Well, just to let you know, I got friends over in Tennessee, so they'll order for me. Can you not beat this demonstration on a 4K tri-laser projector? The projector is far more powerful than mine. Should have been able to beat it on that gray paint. Maybe because it's just gray paint. That's why. Nothing different about it. I've seen it. See the difference? Me now, I'm walking in front of the screen. I'm not touching the camera. I'm not doing any of this nonsense. You're not seeing that. Alright? You're not supposed to do that. I'm supposed to be nowhere near that sample at all, period. I'm supposed to be behind the desk so you can see it. No video shuttering? Okay, it's good. Just in case. Anybody sit back and say, oh, we put his hand in front of the screen. There you go. That's the problem. Anyway, as I said before, you're not supposed to be in front of that screen at all, period. And the area should be well lit. See the LED lights that I have over here in the corner? See those LED lights? See how they can't basically produce any light? They don't bounce anywhere? Because there's so much light in here, it cancels out the LED lights in here. So when I see LED lights behind the back of your screen, and I see light pushing up from the sides, it means your area is dark. Because the LED lights can illuminate. You should literally have so much light in your environment the LED lights can't function in there. Light it up, light it up, light it up, light it up. I'll video demonstration on you next to play around with. Versus black versus black. So that's why we're going to span the site. We're going to put these on, add them in there. Heck, just for fun, let's do black on black here. Let's do black on black. You're doing back to back, bam, bam, bam. We're putting on challenges. Beat his promo, this demonstration he did. Boom! What else we got? Oh, two Phillips. Phillips 4K demonstration. I haven't done those in a while. They got a nice one, a lot of bright colors in there. Let's see. We got the food one. Let's do the food one. So this tells customers, investors, and people we do business with that our product does not match any form of black house paint in any way whatsoever, and we can do these tests easily on a low entry level projector, 1000 lumens, 24 in the ceiling, and live, which is most important. You have to do them live. Now, just in case for individuals that can say, well, those videos are fake, they're not real, he's using special equipment. Sign the contract, see you in court. That's all you got to do. Sign the contract, let's go to court. I had somebody go on a YouTube video and post it. We know where it came from. Post it that I'll sign your contract, but you didn't leave any information there. We looked at their email, so there's nothing there. See, just saying it, it's not enough. You got to show. Do we have to send a process server through? I can do it that way. We can figure out where you're at, and we can basically send you a process server. Or do you want to do it our way and sign our contract? Either way, you're going to end up in court. So, sign. See you in court? Let's get this going. And none of y'all want to go and report Mr. Bird. Why? Yeah, because we crushed you in court, that's why. It's like I'm crushing it here. I'm crushing it, crushing it, crushing it, crushing it. Oh, let's go here. We got a whole bunch in here. Let's go crush all these real quick. What's the Captain Crunch? Captain Crunch. I like Captain Crunch. See, when I'm doing these demonstrations, I'm in the background having fun. And they're watching me have fun in the background. Because most people would be stuck on the screen. You know why? They're afraid the screen's going to fail. They want to make sure they catch it before they see it. Not me. I'm sitting over here in my own little world at the end of the day. Sometimes I'm on the phone game. Hold on. There we go. Because I know that I have faith in the technology. Be there to monitor that thing. For what? Because the contrast will may pop up, my screen may fail? Yeah, right. I got my handkerchief back here. I'm putting it on my hat. Like it's a veil or something. I can cover it in the face. Pretty cool. Boy, this is easy, right? Want to do another one tomorrow? Yes! Let's do another one tomorrow. We're going to have a ball here. Bam! Got another one? Ooh, which one with the white doggy? I'm going to work on the white doggy. Is it this one? It is this one. Just some nice bright levels in this one. Oh, he did this one also too, and it failed. Yep, he did this one. Failed. This was the second video that went missing. Don't worry, we got on the account the whole video. So I'm done with this. I'm going to build my black versus black. The only one. We're the only company that has that test, these tests done. We're going to put it up there. And we challenge anyone to find any company matching our demonstrations. Also on top of that, we challenge everyone on YouTube, on and off, to complete our demonstrations. Your product is going to be number one. Can't call yourself the best of the best if you can't beat the rest. And what you want to call himself the daddy of all screens? Please, are you kidding me? You moved 3.8 million people from the state of Pennsylvania because you were afraid of us. So if you're in Pennsylvania and you figure out why you can't get that paint, it's because we're standing in your way. Because he's afraid to send it out. He's afraid somebody in Pennsylvania may buy it. Oh, but I got family in Texas too. He banned Texas too. Actually, there's 9 states missing. Altogether, 10 missing. But I got people in Tennessee. And they'll say, they'll pick your stuff up. Bring it over to us. Then you're going to ban their state too. You know what would be interesting? You're seeing South Carolina and South. These are one of the places. I got family out there. I got family down south. I can get them to order in your own state. I can get 10 or 20 people to order from your own state. They're going to ban your own state? That would be hilarious. How are you going to ban the state that you're actually running from? Buying your products is stage 1. Stage 1 is 5% done. We have still 8 more upgrades to add to the screen. As for you gamers out there at the end of the day, if you think for a hot second that you can just paint your screen black, it's the same thing as R, no, it won't work that way. Only all technology does what it's designed to do. Ooh, where do you want to go? Let's do a transition on a black surface versus our black. So we usually do gray screens as well, white screens. Let's do it this way. It's only 1 hour demonstration. I can see on the camera having a lot of fun, right? Have a lot of fun back here. Have some fun.
From hard hats to steel.
All right, let's go over to now. There's a thing called oversaturation of contrast levels. I see this in screens that want to be black screens, especially screens that want to be gunmetal. You don't have that capability to begin with to actually give yourself that kind of technology. So what oversaturation of contrast levels is, it's okay to pick up a heavy black level, but you have to read white light at the exact same time. There must be a balance there, which means if your black levels are oversaturating your white levels, then it's going to come up looking dirty, but you're about to see in the transition. So in the transition, you have to know, oh, there's white levels back here. Let's go kick it with this right here. Bam, we can't cut out this opportunity. Let's have some fun here. Yeah, he run out of the channel like, I can't take it. I can't take it. He comes on the channel with such confidence. I can't take it. Let me run out. Oh, come on. Calm down. I mean, you guys challenged us, right? You made statements. Remember, you're taking to court. Do you have any idea how I have fun in court? I'll be over there doing little dances and stuff like that. Pointing at you. And you be sitting over there thinking that I messed up big time. I messed up big time. Now, some of you may see at the end of the day, I just don't show up. Right? Means you forfeit. And if you forfeit, that means they're going to collect a debt collector, and your woods, which I've already paid for, you just take your stuff. You lose either way. You don't show up, you lose. You do show up, you lose. Now, if it involves criminal charges and you don't show up, you know how those things work out. So, gotta make a difference. You don't show, you lose. You show, you lose. Look at that. Isn't that magnificent? Absolutely magnificent. And finally, at the end of the day, customers get what they need instead of having you fake products at the end of the day. Y'all fake products that don't work at the end of the day, customers get what they need. Not that fake stuff you guys be putting out. Calibrated projectors, that's a joke. Calibration is a joke. I don't believe in calibration. I've never calibrated a projector a day in my life. I never will. Don't need to. And why? Because we got this technology. Boom. We don't have to go through calibration. Never, ever go through calibration. Not ever. Never, ever, for never, ever, forever, ever. Sorry, Mrs. Jackson. Oh. For never, forever, forever, ever. We don't calibrate. It means our customers don't calibrate. You see my customer demonstrations? I don't go through that nonsense. People we do business with, they don't go through that nonsense. I like when I talk to customers and they haven't bought a projector yet. That's my favorite thing. When they haven't bought a projector yet. And they saved up the money. $3,000 wallet, $4,000 wallet. So what's it going to cost me? Under $200? You know what shock it is to somebody? They're going to spend under $200 for a projector to use on our technology. And yet people have projectors far more advanced than ours can't do this. So it just tells you right there how much money these people are going to save. You have $2,800. If you save $3,000 up and you're only using $200 of that to buy a projector, you have $2,800 in your banking account. And you can come on there with our technology and you're under $200 projector, and you can produce images like this that people today with high-end projectors can't even do. Then if alone be able to back their product up to something that can easily match their screen. That's a good piece of change. That's a lot of money that's saved. So you go to these other places and they tell you at the end of the day, oh, you got to spend this, you got to need a 4K projector, and then after that, $30,000, blah, 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 blah. And then when you get done spending all that money, then the next stage is you have to calibrate your projector. You got to be in an ambient light environment. So let me get this straight. So I'm going to turn my living room into a medieval dungeon master, right? That's where you're going. Can't you open up them windows and then lighten up that environment? Your screen will disappear on you. You spent all that money for a projector they told you to buy, and then later on tell you got to do calibrating? I'd be upset on that one. Meanwhile, my customers are spending under $200 for a projector, and even if our technology is $500, it's still far better than high-grade certified or any other screen on the market. We can back it up in court, 100%. Well, I can't wait till we get a few people in court and we have it on record. People loosening cord, because you're going to have a lot of people getting crushed in cord. I'm building me a website literally on that. It says our products are so amazing that people are so threatened by it that they're willing to go to jail. I'm going to use that as advertising for the company. Heck yeah, might as well, right? Now, mind you, like I said, I told you when the guy sat there and said you wasted 10 hours. 10 hours what, man? 10 hours what? I can come out here and crush enemies. People try and defend my product, as I always do, and they come out here and design this in my head while I'm crushing you. And then do this in front of you. And if I decide to jump on that computer, I can crush you again and bring out something else. In 20 minutes. So the time it takes you to basically open your mouth and speak a few sentences, I can engineer technology to wipe your company. That's how fast we engineer our stuff. For the time it takes you to make a phone call, email, whatever, 20 minutes. You know how fast that is to develop something that fast? That does that from the door at a 5%, stage 1. So as you say, waste time. Are you kidding me? Nah, I never waste time. I'm always engineering, building something. Heck, that screen over there we have with the Halo system sitting inside of it that I can take outside and play around with it. That's the one that sat out there in the sun when my system pushed an image through it. I built that while I was actually crushing somebody on a YouTube channel. Oh, here's a transition. Let's get it on. Of course, nothing's going to show. The technology is way higher and better than black paint. Somebody said, you sing because you're nervous. Why do you be nervous? I have the most advanced technology. You can back it up on every level you can possibly think of. No, I sing because I'm happy. I sing because I'm happy. I'm singing because I'm free. Yeah. And look at the transition go through. Watch this. See how the colors come up dark and dirty? That's what you guys are showing. You show a lot of contrast levels on your screen. Why do you show a lot of contrast levels? We know the screen can pull a black level, but the problem is that your white levels are coming up dirty. You see that? That's what we see in your screen. Which tells me at the end of the day that I know how to make your paint. I know what's in it. I know it would trigger off that effect because I've made dozens of these to test against my own product to see how many combinations it would take for someone to figure out exactly how it's made. And I know the results of it. I know how your stuff is made. But thank you for sharing the secret. Do 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 do. Do do do. So you transition, you can't pick up any form of color. Your level, white levels drop, transfer you to black. Your contrast is so high that what happens is those white levels that need to pull up in the contrast, proper balance, you can't read it because you have something what we call saturation of contrast levels. You have no balance. You see a contrast, you can't read white light. And that's why, ladies and gentlemen, when you're trying to basically say, hey, I'll save $1 and I'll basically paint my screen all black, you just damage your screen. The difference between our technology and theirs. You see the gray screen, gray screen. When we do this demonstration, we stick you on here, we can beat you in your colors, blend in with white levels, and when it comes to a contrast level, you don't even exist anymore. All right, having a ball back here. I'm excited and have fun, and have people in here pretty soon to take a look at this technology. Doesn't look amazing, people. Our customers are going to get a chance to have the most amazing technology on the planet. As you see over here, we got the ultimate black cinematic that literally has more testing than any black screen paint on the market and any gray screen on the market. check out when you go to the shopping cart section, watch the massive demonstrations of links. That technology is a beast. See me outside with that thing at 300 lumens? You see that? At 300 lumens with that screen outside. You know how insane that is? I produced a white level outside, a snowstorm outside on that technology at 300 lumens. So we have now the ultimate home theater paint, which is the ultimate black cinematic. And next to its pair, it's next to its another brother, is actually the most ultimate gaming technology ever designed. There is no screen paint that will ever match that technology. Even at 5%. At stage 1, it's going to break and destroy every record we have. Already. Look at the promise it shows. At 5% complete. On a $75 projector. It doesn't even have an HDMI port on it. You know what that tells my customers at the end of the day? I can just buy that adapter, get an excellent picture, and operate in a fully lit environment. You know how cheap a projector is that doesn't have an HDMI port on it? It's an SVGA at 600 by 800. It's like 20 bucks. I'm sorry, we did one over here for $16.25. $16.25. That's less than your lunch. Think about that. Oh, look at that. Look at the insanity. You must be happy because it's money. It's money, yeah, it is. But it ain't the happiness there. Well, money is God. Happiness is God at the end of the day. But more of my happiness also, too, is my customers. I like to see my customers have good stuff at the end of the day. I enjoy when I see they can operate screens outside and blow out entire walls to watch football games on. I like that. I don't like when my customers at the end of the day won't be able to watch a game because a window's sitting in the way. That's what I don't want to see. And that poor customer at the end of the day, and anytime, buddy, if you know who I am, when you speak out to me who you are and trolls at the end of the day, don't think you're going to get free paint at the end of the day because God knows who you are, so we do. We know him by the end of the day because God allows us to see who he is. That's what the Holy Spirit does at the end of the day. The Holy Spirit allows us to see things that we can't see. So if you think you're going to use Satan's trickery to try to get something free, God will catch you before that even starts. But don't even think about it. Stop playing dangerous games with the demon. But the fellow over there, at the end of the day, I'm going to send you a nice little message. If you ever want free to fix up your screen, we got your back. Because I think that's a fine shame. He's a very nice guy. From what I've seen in the video, he's a very nice dude. He ain't no business getting ripped off like that. You can't even see the screen. And yet my customers are outside watching sea turtles and playing racing simulator games. And he can't open up a window. That's a shame, isn't it? And you see how those colors coming up dark? See that? See that right there? Oversaturation of contrast level, that's what it's called. That's what happens when your black levels are way too high and you can't read white light. Any surface can read contrast, that's black. The problem is you can't see white light. Boom! That's what I like doing that thing. Bam! Bam! Watch. See it? Saturation of contrast. You can't see white light. So all those little buildings center with all those lights on, that bright light in Vegas, you can pick up the contrast. You can't see the white light, which is very important in black technology. And we was watching Danny's video when he was showing his screen outside and inside of a city skyline. That's what we saw. You weren't reading white light correctly. So you guys get it mixed up. You think because you put that black surface down, you think because you're seeing the contrast, you think the screen is working. No, any black surface can pick up contrast. You have to read the white light balance at the exact same time, and that's what you're not getting. The screens are coming up too dark. Same thing with Williams with the fish moving back and forth. Yeah, the fish was actually coming up dark. It wasn't coming up bright, beautiful, vivid. Isn't that interesting? See the lights bouncing off that car? See it? What we got for every time? We're having fun. I don't feel like leaving yet. I'm having too much fun. Watch this. Football highlights.
Getting that from YouTube.
Just for fun because we can. NFL football highlights.
Getting that from YouTube.
I had somebody say, well, if I get everyday black paint, can I do the same thing as your product? I should be doing the same thing, right?
When you start grilling,
Oh, speaking of Lowe's. Yeah, y'all better watch out. Lowe's might be coming up with their own form of screen paints. Of course, they're gray, not black.
every day this fall.
Appreciate you guys.
You've got your Sunday obsession. Rising Sky Week. Your NFL Sunday ticket for YouTube on
Now we take that paint, put over there, that black paint, same thing over here. Can't read it. Only our screen picks up. Eagles versus Dallas. So this is what happens if you go out and you basically take black paint and thinking you're going to do the same thing our product does. This is what you're going to do to your screen.
There you go. There you go. And the official is right there.
What's the score for Eagles and Dallas game? Yeah! I got a bunch of people to call up and crush. Yes, 24. 24 fine. We beat Dallas by 4 points. I got some people to make a phone call to. Some people to make a phone call to. I like to say, how about them Eagles? I said, how about them Eagles? Dallas Cowboy fans. Oh my goodness. I got 5 of them. 5 of them I deal with. 2 of them are customers. We all cool with them today. 2 of them are customers. Oh my goodness. I gotta call you up. I'm gonna have to call you up. We gotta have a little talk. I ain't got people over in Dallas. I gotta have a little talk with you. What happened? What happened? I thought the team was so good. What happened? What happened? Don't talk about that whole nonsense about we got it this year. You already stirring up. We're not even in. You already losing already by 4. And we got to somebody got a disqualification. We still. Oh. Where's my Eagles chain at? I got the big doobie chain. I'm gonna have to hook that pretty soon. I'm about to paint it up so it glows. I got whatchamacallit going through the chain so it lights up and I walk around at night. I got my Eagles jersey coming in, all my equipment coming in, and we're gonna be down there to watch the game and be at the Super Bowl. For those people at the end of the day, we taking it this year. We taking it. We taking it. Right now, I'm already going back and forth with some New York Giants fans right now, talking stuff at the end of the day. No. We taking it this year. That's what's gonna happen. Already from the door. We don't get along with Dallas. Already from the door. Oh. All right, let me move on. Cause I'm loving this so much. I got some people I gotta call after this whole video's over. Like, what happened? What happened? You know, I thought y'all said you were gonna be doing something special this year. It's still early. It's still early. It is. It's still early for y'all. I can give y'all the right. It's still early. But y'all lose another game. Okay, let's get back into the game real quick. Let's get back to the game. We got a couple hardcore Dallas fans. I told you, my buddy he's a hardcore Dallas fan. We got into a little discussion about, he talked some trash about my team. We got a little discussion about that. So we had to go. This friend of mine, he got a little crush on. She asked if we could paint her apartment. I got no problem with that. To paint anyway. So he went with him because he had a crush on her. And I had a black hoodie on the whole entire time. I bought a brand new Dallas jersey. It was worth every penny. It was an $80 jersey. It was a good one too, very expensive one. $80. It was worth every freaking penny. Hey man, you want to go down that road, man? And we can go down that road. It's not a problem. I want to unzip that hoodie, and he saw that Dallas jersey on there. I'm not a Dallas fan. That's why it zipped up. Cause I ain't walking through no fucking Dallas jersey. But anyway, I'm an Eagles fan. But I unzipped it. And he saw that Dallas jersey, the look on his face, told me, you gonna paint on that? I said, what, this whole thing? I even had the tag hanging off of it. Talking about being petty. I had that tag hanging off on how much I paid for it. Yeah, you paid $80 to paint this? I said, what? It's just a rag at the end of the day. I mean, ain't nothing important, it's just a rag. Man, he was just watching me. He couldn't even concentrate. He was watching me on what I was going to do to that jersey. And it was his favorite player, too, on top of that. And I was like, oh, man, look at this. I got paint all over the jersey. It was black paint, man. He was steaming. Man, I jacked that jersey. I jacked that jersey up. It ain't the worst of it. When we got outside, I took it off. Took it off. I had an Eagles t-shirt underneath of it. And took it off and wiped my boots with it. Cleaned my boots off, washed my hands with it, scrubbed my boots, wiped my boots off the bottom of it. And he was going off. He was in the car, he didn't say much. I just see the anger in his face. I couldn't stop laughing. I was just breaking my feet across the jersey. Doing it for a little while, looking at him while I was doing it. We buddies. We cool at the end of the day. We just do dirty stuff to each other. No wiping. I know you Dallas fans are probably ticked off about that. But hey, it's a game or whatever. I'm taking it personally. Go up. Anyway, wipe my boots across it and then threw it in the trash. Best $80 I've ever spent in my entire life. The best. We got in that car. He didn't say nothing. He was waiting for 2 months. And to this day, he bring it up. He always brings it up. So yeah, this jerk over here basically bought my jersey, my player, and painted in it. And when he got done, he cleaned his boots off with it and threw it in the trash. Yeah, you see, he could have gave it to me. That wouldn't be the point of that. And they had a nerve to have an Eagles jersey on underneath of it. I was wiping my boots off of his jersey. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. I know somebody right now in the comments right think we do something like that. We're going to kill somebody over a jersey? That's stupid. That's real dumb. It's a game at the end of the day. You get paid that money? You get any of that money they make? You don't get none of it, do you? These guys make millions and millions of dollars. You don't get none of that money. So why in the world would you do something stupid like that? And on top of that, be careful about things you say from your mouth. Remind you, I went through that down that road. I made a statement about a Christian. It didn't go too well for me at all. So be careful about making statements like that. Mind you, I might not be to hear you, but your Heavenly Father can. So be careful. It's just a game. I see people getting in fights and arguments and stuff again. You got season tickets. Now you got banned for fighting over some stat nonsense at the end of the day. How dumb that is. These guys there don't care about basically you fighting up there. They just looking at you like a jerk. Look at that idiot up there fighting in the stands. Like, you don't act like they got no common sense. He's in there talking to somebody from the other team about you. Like, yeah, these guys are idiots. Like, well, you gotta be kidding me. Oof, I'm telling you, I would never want to be up there with them jokers. There you go. Even they don't like your sportsmanship at the end of the day. So again, no, don't go up there looking like a fool at the end of the day. It's a game. You all go there, watch, have fun, get that little trash talk back and forth, and that's the end of it. That's it. I'm not making any of that money. I'm not getting what he's getting at the end of the day. I'm not going to see the kind of, or maybe one day I might be able to. Who knows what God plans. But still, then, I'm not seeing that money. He's not paying my bills and my rent and all that stuff, so what do I care? I'm just going there and watch a game, have a good time, and enjoy myself. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. Bam! And people go too far with it.
Brian Neal, the umpire, who was keeping an eye on that confrontation. No idea, obviously, what was said. But Jalen Carter,
But then they're having words.
out of this game before a snap. Chris, that's, first of all, I got no idea. Carter,
So they out of the game. He got kicked out of the game, but he still beat. They beat 24-20 because you made it they made it personal. But yeah, let me see. We did white levels, color levels, all that stuff. 4K demonstrations.
Hitting up the YouTube.
That's why I never worry about stuff like that, because what you say out of your mouth, God can hear it. God knows what you said before you say it, before you even think it, He knows it. You don't want that judgment, trust me, you don't want that. I've done that one already before. That is not a pretty ride to go down. So before you can even think about anything, God already knows that judgment can be passed already that fast. Before you walk out that door, that judgment could kick in. Just like mine did. No idea that was going to happen that fast. You never even thought something like that would happen that fast. Careful. Very dangerous to do stuff like that. Any evil thoughts you have against somebody, especially Christian at the end of the day, they're protected by God's word. They're protected by the Lord. You can cast judgment very quick on yourself. You don't want that.
It feels like a fluffy hug.
Learn that valuable lesson very, very well. Oh, I love the fact the screen has this unbelievable, amazing. We did this one already before. Did we do this already? We did it. Where we got? Here's some animals. Here's some HD special animals. I'm out of time here. Let me see. Panasonic 4K. Alright, I'm gonna let this one run. I'm done. I did my second black on black demonstrations. I'm gonna go to my website and get ready to start setting up for the black on black demonstrations, because I do want those separately. I'm gonna keep those in the marketplace there so you can see them, but also too I want a page so people can come in and see our black on black demonstrations, because that list is going to expand. We got black on black tests for this. Hey, by the way, Fernando, you care to send me my black paint? Because I got tests to do and I would like some free black paint. I can send you a certified letter requesting you to send me black paint. I would appreciate it if you would. It'd be nice if you would send me some black paint. I don't care, pick anyone you want, don't make a difference to me. That'd be a fantastic demonstration for our black versus black. Tell me that one. We tried to do it the last time, you wouldn't send it. I'm gonna send another certified letter and request it. Yeah, that'd be nice. Send me some black paints, we'll do some tests live. And do me a favor, if you can write your name on it, like put a little thing on it, like, you know, black paint, make sure it's sealed. I don't want anything tampered with. I want it sealed. I can tell if it's open or not. Send it over. Video record everything. Record you putting it in the package, the whole 9 yards, everything. And write your name on if you want. That'd be pretty cool. Date it, send it over to me. And I'll do it live. I don't do refusals at the end of the day. That's not my thing. So since you did deny me my opportunity, I'm requesting it again. Send me my black paint, I would appreciate it. Ain't the right tackle? You gotta request our black paint. We don't do refusals over here. You would never get a refusal. You can post a tracking number if you want. We'll take it, no problem. Send me 2 of them if you want. Because I need a lot. I gotta do a lot of testing. And if I can make, you know what? You know, if you didn't have the trouble that's coming your way from the things you were doing, I would make you my personal black paint supplier. You can supply all the paint for all our testing. Hopefully we get it this time. Hopefully, fingers crossed he sends us our black paint. So record everything, with everything documented, everything. You bind it, put it into the container, all that stuff. And then you send it to us so we can do this to it. That'll be the ultimate black on black demonstration. I'll put that on a huge video player on our page. We got the troll Fernando Gonzalez to send us black paint from the picture. I'll send you a picture of the letter we sent to him and everything, and doing a demonstration live. I love it. Bam. Will we ever get that challenge? We won't do it. We won't, because he knows what we're going to do to it. Hey, didn't you do this demonstration? We'll do it for you. Bam. That's why he won't send it, because he knows we're going to do this on camera. And embarrass him. Well, you're going to do it in court either way. Still going to embarrass you if you make it there. Now, people say, oh, no, he has some other documents on him. I can't mention on camera. We already had this conversation before. He has some other agencies that are involved in his situation. He might not make it to court. He might be going someplace else. So, yeah. But if you were, and you could make it to court, I would have you paint my screen with some black paint. And they had to match your demonstration that you did on your YouTube channel. Bam! I'm expecting my black paint, by the way. So, we got the letter coming through the mail, that one right there for court, and we have now been sending a certified letter, which I have a copy of it on my account over here. I'm going to reprint it out, send it right over to you. Ooh, I can print that out right now. Okay, ink and printer. I want my black paint. I'm just saying I want my black paint. I'll show you how to accept the product. And you give me some of that Black Dynasty paint. I like that stuff. I have some right there. And I can buy more, but you know, I really don't want to spend it, especially when somebody can get it for me. Buy me some. Give me some black paint, man. Yeah. So I'm going to send it certified mail. Everybody gets a tracking number, as usual. And when it gets there, if he basically ignores it, or the letter or whatever comes back to us, then he can't send us our black paint. We just have to buy it ourselves, man. Because you refuse to send us black paint. It's a shame, ain't it? It's a shame. I just want my black paint. But meanwhile, when I send your own paint up to you, you refuse and send it back to us. You won't take anything with you. Oh, that got tired and quit. Like, I'm done. I'm done with humiliation. I'm done. I'm out of here. Well, black screen just left. You know the funny thing about that black? Look at the screen down there, right? And look at our screen. Same thing. See that? Isn't that cool? Same thing. Same color. Okay, well, that completes our black versus black demonstration, but we got a little twist to it. We're going to send a certified letter to Jamie Fernando to his apartment, and we're going to request our black paint again for testing for this product. Now, it says all the rules and regulations in it, pretty much. Everything must be done live. You don't put it in the box, and we don't tamper with anything. Hey, put your signature on it. I'd really enjoy that. Send it over here, and we'll do a black on black demonstration live with the paint you sent over to me. Because, you know, you made all these accusations saying my product's a black paint, right? So you should have no problem sending it to me. Now, this is the second time we're going to send this out to you. Mind you, when we're taking you to court, this is going to be brought before a judge. All the accusations you made against my company, including saying it was nothing more than black paint, right? All right. Looking forward to this. Let me see. Do I have this on my file? I think I do have this on my file. Documents. I think it's black paint request. Black paint from Crow. Yeah, we got it. Logged in. Boom. Print it out. Send it right over to you. I'm expecting my black paint, buddy. Remember I told you that everything in life has consequences? Your consequences for this one are great. Mind you, we know where you're at. I'm going to civil court. I'm going to file a lawsuit against you for $80,000. So this is how, when we sent this, so this is the original letter right here. The original letter is when I was in the garage. That shows you how far he ignored that. That's the address we requested him to send it to. It's right there. To Jamie Fernando Gonzalez, I'm giving you full permission to send down several containers of black house paint to my residency. Shipping address, please note the following, follow the instructions on the certified letter. So we sent him a certified letter. And that was mailed to your address. I'm explaining tracking number and 2 days, which we needed in 2 days, which he has happened in 2 days. And can you email me with the tracking information at Emerge? Gave me the address, Emerge 4K Cinema at Outlook.com. Gave him all the information. Please note that all containers of black paint must be unopened, untampered with, and brand new, which means nothing old. Keep in mind, I will file a class action lawsuit, which I'm following in November, against you for $80,000. And keep in mind, there's 16 more that follow behind that one. Those involve these process servers. Let's see. Keep in mind, keep in mind, I will file a class action lawsuit against you for slandering my product and my company and good name. Here's my shipping address, where you have the black paint shipped to directly to me. Let's see. Let's know if there's anything in the box not containing what we asked for, I'll be filing criminal charges. So you must show inside the box what you're shipping to us. Everything. So this is what I'm going to send to you. But this time I'm going to change my address. You're going to send it to my office. Now, Fernando, we don't have this product here. You got several things. We're going to use this against you in court. Because remember, you made accusations that you said that my product was nothing more than black paint. You made accusations were scammers and rip-off artists. First certified letter that will reach here, and that one basically states that you're willing to go to court and back up everything you said about my company. That's the first one. This one is requesting for black paint. We asked you the second time. So when we get in front of a judge, we will file criminal charges, which means we'll get the warrant for your arrest, because we can clearly show that you've been harassing, taunting, and causing all kinds of problems for our company, making false statements about my business. And I did send you out a letter stating and asking you to send us black paint to back up your claim, and we got nothing. This is the second one coming out with a different address attached to it. And yes, I had tracking numbers and everything, basically showing that it came to your address and you refused it. Letter came back to us. So, if these are not signed within the timeline, the process servers that will be coming to your property will be nightmares for you. Do you understand this? I'm going to warn you ahead of time. You can laugh and giggle all you want. Don't care. This is going to happen. All right, then. Let's go. Let's get this in. I want my black paint, too, on top of that, because I got testing to do. On top of get free black paint, who the freak would pass that up, right? There we go. I'm going to have my paint to me. Where's my printer at? And again, this is an interesting black versus black test demonstration. We tested the product, had a little fun with it. But again, a troll by the name of Jamie Fernando Gonzalez, YouTube channel Crow 1176, made a lot of false accusations about our hard work over here. And now we are challenging him. We're giving him the ability to back himself up before we bring him to court. I give everybody opportunities. I give everybody a chance. So we did, right? Everybody gets a chance. Like Spider-Man said, everybody gets one. Everybody gets one. All right? So you can't tell the judge at the end of the day, say, hey, look, this guy went out and filed this lawsuit against me, and he didn't even give me a chance. Hey, we said, give you plenty of chances. I forgot about that. I need my black paint. Turn this in. I've got to charge this in. So, there you go, buddy. I'm expecting my paint. You got, on here you have roughly, I'm expecting tracking number within, let me see, about 2 days. In 2 days, these things can be shipped out and have a tracking number. Now, the judge will have a copy of this, the first one, and the second one. That's what I'm taking to court for, right? For making false accusations about my products. Now, this is a chance to give you a chance to back everything up. This is what it does. You make these statements, right? You should have no problem backing it up, right? Right. Okay, then. You said everything you said. You stand behind it 100%, right? That you said, right? All right, I'm giving you that opportunity. Right here, I'm giving an opportunity. Now, if you decide that you don't want to do it, then those process services, now another set of process services that come to your door. We have the first one's coming in for the black paint, because I got to take you to court for that, separate from the one we're going to have, but you're making the admittment that my product is scammed. Those are two separate cases right there we're following. So we're going to have two different sets of process service. So altogether, since we're doing 3 apiece for each unit, you got 6 units that will be coming up. So, still lesson to be learned for anybody else. When you make these statements, you'll go through the same thing that Fernando's about to go through. All right, let's get this out to him. That's me next. Till then, what did we do with the black paint? We crushed it. Of course we crushed it. Oh, man, easy. I put black paper against this thing, man. That black paper we use, that stuff doesn't match. Oh, I gotta find something else. Maybe a curtain or something. Get a curtain or something. All right, people. Hope you enjoyed the demonstration. I had fun as always at a ball. I'm gonna be doing this again tomorrow. So I'm gonna put a challenge up too on top of that. Every time we do a demonstration, we expect them to match us. So I'm doing another one of these tomorrow. I got so many of these black on black demonstrations I'm gonna do. So many different videos I'm gonna show off. So I expect you to complete that demonstration tomorrow. Every time we do one, you do one. All of you, not just one of you. And we're not talking about basically black paint today. I'm talking about if I'm doing black paint today, you should be doing gray. All right? What's the difference between your product and gray house paint? So if I come to your channel and I go, hey, look, man, look at your product. If I buy Home Depot Network Gray 773, if that's Sherwin-Williams, I buy that, can you basically give me a 100% guarantee that that product is not going to match gray paint? Can you give that to me? Can you guarantee me this? What are you going to tell me? That's why I said customers, make sure you ask that question. Ask them, can you guarantee me that I can't slide this off a shelf and do it for better or do it for cheaper? Ask the question. Are you going to end up just like all those people who bought that Cinemax mix and that personal mix who got ripped off when that stuff matched, when you got on TV, went on YouTube and that stuff matched? People sit there and think at the end of the day how embarrassing it was for him to go through that ordeal. Did you ever think about the people who spent the money for that product, what they were feeling? Did he give them back their money? No, he has a policy on his site that says if it lands on the property, you're stuck with it. You open up, you're stuck with it. Same thing on the eBay listing, same thing. Oh, by the way, I am sending paint up to your address. So the paint was sent to your address, we want to put it against the eBay paint. That's all you got to do. And it's take it out and put it against the eBay paint so we can see it live. If not, we'll bring you to court for that too. We'll challenge you on that in court. So you have another set of process servers coming to your door. Gotta back that stuff up, people. Can't be going around doing these fake demonstrations at the end of the day. Get it done. All right, let me just let out the door. Hope you enjoyed our black versus black demonstration. Do we do another one tomorrow? Heck yes. Heck yes, we'll do another one tomorrow. Definitely. Why not? Why not do another one? Should we do the $10 projector? We got a $10 projector sitting over there. Maybe that Epson over there. We do the Epson. Let's do both of them. Let's just swap them out back and forth. That's what we do, because that's what we do at the end of the day. All right, then. All right, then. Let's unplug our equipment. Give Taco back his freaking Fire Stick, because he can't even look like my Fire Stick, man. I want to watch some beans, some cartoons. I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. Give me a look. Give me that look. The Jordache look. The Jordache look. There we go. So, normal light. Well, this is the normal light for me. Okay. You. Happy when you sit. Let's see the back on Daddy-O. I got you. Taco Yo and Daddy-O. I like that. I like that. Taco Yo and Daddy-O. Is that right, hamburger head? The hamburger head. Taco and Daddy-O. Taco and Daddy-O. Put this cartoon's on. Forget to watch this cartoon. Turn my fan on. Get some air. I gotta clean that fan out too to get the bust that fan down. Where the frick are my tools at for this? I gotta take that thing apart. Got a screwdriver in here somewhere. How much time do we put in this video for this black versus black? Really took that long? It usually takes so long to do these things. We got a lot of testing to do. There we go. I gotta take apart this fan over here, clean it. I hope you enjoyed the demonstration. As always, we've got more testing to go. I'm having a lot of fun in testing. I do expect for those of you who talk too much nonsense at the end of the day, to match and better all test demonstrations that we complete here and every place else. This technology is going to be on site. You know that? Yep, we're going to have it on site, and that one's going to be on site too, also too. Projectors are going to be using those demonstrations at 300 lumen cumulus. That's all we do. Really nothing else. Everything else will be overkill on that thing. So we expect you to match and better all demonstrations. I'm going to get ready to build the ultimate test demonstration, the blacklist. Oh, sorry, we did the blacklist already. Oh, sorry. I don't know what we're going to call the page. I have no idea. We got to get around to that. But the largest black versus black test that we challenge for all screens to complete all tests. Better hurry up. Better catch up. We got a lot to do. A lot to do. All right. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you for those who are supporting the most amazing screen paint on the market. I know you got people at the end of the day say, oh, it's not amazing. Well, challenge me. Make something challenging. Do something. Come on, don't talk it. Back it up. With that being said, gotta go and God bless. Kaboom! Hey, Taco.